I watched the first 2 episodes of that Subway Jared docu-series.
Yeah. Tommy
That-
Pope and Chris were telling me about
That
it
might be
last
one
week.
of the worst pieces of media ever.
It's a piece of shit.
It's so bad.
Why is it so bad?
Because,
It sounds like it
well,
would be
here's the
right up
problem.
your alley.
Everyone already knows the story of Subway Jared.
I don't think
The Subway
I
mascot.
would assume you know that it in detail more than most people.
The basics are this. The Subway mascot, a guy that fucking lost weight eating Subway sandwiches and became their mascot, ends up being a pedophile.
We know this.
Everybody knows that. So you don't need to spend over 2 episodes like recapping that.
Yeah.
You know? So like right in the beginning, there's maybe a little bit of like Jared's backstory, but they just have to belabor every fucking single detail.
It's annoying.
And then you find out that most of this story was for years. It was this one woman pursuing it because he said it made an offhand comment to a lady one time. He goes, "Man, middle school girls are hot." And then this woman started a years-long campaign of faking a relationship with Jared and recording all of their conversations to get him to say. Then she has all these recordings where like, so would you ever like, you can like, what's your fantasy? Like, would you ever want to like maybe like a younger girl or something like that? And he's like, yeah, I guess. And then yeah. Just like, I mean, I'm sure he did. Boy, we find out he fucked kids or not. But it just takes
So did he not actually fuck kids, or he just said, "I like that"?
I think he had a bunch of child pornography or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like that she kind of set his ass
Sounds
up.
like she got a little bit obsessed with him.
Yeah.
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 Well, I heard that there was a dog fucking element. Maybe you're not at that point yet.
No.
But that's what Tommy Pope was telling me, is that he got caught because someone was going to fuck a dog in Denver or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he was talking about, but it sounds right.
He was gonna have sex with someone's dog.
Some lady was like, "Yeah, I fuck a dog. I fuck dogs or something."
But,
That's
yeah.
how-
I don't know. I was getting annoyed with how like because it keeps cutting from like they interview some guy who was like different journalists, but none of them like I guess or maybe we find out later that they had played a larger role. But initially, it's just a scene after scene of like, Jared was like one of the most popular men in America. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing Subway Jared. And what people loved about him is the story was so inspirational. But he had a dark side. I knew something was wrong about Jared the first time. And then they interviewed the woman's son too. And he's like, yeah, my mom really, she like knew something was wrong with Jared.
Who is the woman?
She was some like local radio lady from like fucking Tampa or something.
Is that where Jared's from?
She met him at like a wet T-shirt contest or something. He was doing.
And he was just making it rain all
Yeah,
over.
Subway was doing. Subway, he would do events for children. He would go to schools.
And tell them about being healthy.
Yeah, don't be fat.
Don't be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're fat, don't worry about being beautiful.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, I just looked up dog sex Jared Fogle. I didn't find any of it, but I did find that there are a bunch of articles saying that a porn-sniffing dog helped bring him down. That the dog can smell electronic data storage devices like thumb drives and SD cards.
Yeah, Jared. What?
Yeah.